Hello, welcome back. Last time the +2 thread continued to show me just how unprepared I am for what the game's throwing at me right now. So, I'm taking a detour to prepare. So I have a Diva Boxer with a big gold bonus. It's going to be a little annoying to not see where I'm going, but that's fine because I'm going to a nice, easy place. I've spent my money already. I have 0. I have 0? Wait, how do I have... Oh, okay, because I dipped into my safe. Got it. Need to make sure my equipment is up to par here. If I could upgrade my leather helm, I could take off some leather. Ooh, I could upgrade my leather band too. That'd be nice, but I don't have the money. That's fine. Need to make sure my runes are right. I might be able to do without these, but that's probably a bad idea. I'll consider it if there's something I really want otherwise. Make sure I have all my bounty, stone, and red. I do. Resolve, sure, that's fun. Haste, whatever. Dash, whatever. Vault is there. Retaliation might be fun. Kind of unnecessary, though. Quenching's here. Folded is unnecessary. Reinforced is unnecessary. Unification, capacity. Runes are fine as they are. Okay, and... what do I have set for my next thingy? I set something. Boxer fungal spreads. That's who I am now. Well, I don't know who I'm gonna want next. I guess if this fails, I'll want another like this. Maybe, probably. I'll leave it as it is, and maybe take a random roll if necessary. Okay, so, let us start. A new thread +0. I decided I wanted a burden of... the beast. I have it on, but I can take off those. Might as well. Although, actually, I might as well get the practice on this. Oh, I would... oh, wait, no. Commanders gain additional buffs. Not what I want. Oh, well, this... does this give me more, oh, geez. Do I really want to do this? No. No. The point is to zip in there, kill all the bosses so they have... well, drop all their money at once. And a bigger world doesn't help with that. But is there something that would give me more money during a run? Like, for example... isn't there something that gives me more commanders? More health. More dangerous. Lifesteal, armor shred. Here we go. Regular monsters have a chance of having a commander buff. That doesn't sound like they'll... well, I don't know. Would a regular monster who gains a commander buff drop the ore and other stuff that a commander drops? Let's find out. And this shouldn't give me too much of a problem, and we'll see what it's like. Okay, this might be interesting. Has deal more damage. Okay, I think I'm good with that. Enter. Thread +0. Doing it. And it will be easier. Higher level items will not drop. Yeah, so I'm not getting runes or blueprints. That's fine. It's money and ore that I need, I think. And maybe Aether eventually, but mostly money and ore. Bosses and teleporters reset. Held gold we given to Charon. I have none. I do want to continue. Alright, so this is today. I want to do a full clear of thread +0 and just measure how much money it gets me. And this is at +190%. As much as I can get. And tutorial can be skipped in the pause menu, so I will do that. Alright, and I don't know what's going to be a highlight of this. When I encounter a commander, I'll bring you back. When I fight a boss, I'll bring you back. Other than that, it's just going to be this. Alright, here we go. Okay, I encountered somebody vengeful immediately. The very first enemy. You did not drop extra stuff, so you just get the commander buff. Okay, so I've just made my life harder for no reason. I could restart the thread, but I'll just deal with life slightly harder for no reason. It'll be fun. It shouldn't be a problem. Alright, I found Lamech. So this is really highlighting just how much less comes out of chests on +0. It is not much. This is the amount of money that I've gotten in this amount of exploration, so this might be less worthwhile than I thought. I might need to repeat this exercise in thread +1. That's my thinking, but let's see how much Lamech gives me. And this is Lamech Prime. Only reason I would have to wait is if I needed to spend health, which nothing's hurting me here. I can just completely ignore all enemies. Now, I do want to knockout punch you. But yeah, okay, so. Right, and Boxer can do a trick here that I hadn't been thinking of until now. It's kind of, the inputs for it are a little bit complicated. It's fine though. Yeah, it's better just sit here and punch, 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 I think. Right, you're Limite Prime, I'll just eat those, some of them. Right, and I can ignore you too. Yeah, I can ignore you too. You are extremely unserious. I can even ignore that and just eat the fireballs. It honestly just does not matter. Just be sure to use the knockout punch to deal the killing blow. Get him real low and then knockout. There we go, KO! I got the thing! That was indeed what it was. Okay, I should have gone +1. I didn't know. I'll do one run on +0 and measure the money, and yeah, we'll get a comparison. Well, we won't, because next time I probably won't have a diva. Okay, that gets me to 10,000. That's a nice quick 10,000. 10,000 is... I'm dropping the bucket at this point, but it's like 2 upgrades in the matter. Maybe. 2 cheap upgrades. Well... whatever. Alright, gonna continue this process. Well, this complicates things, but clearly that's the right choice, and I should be able to take it. So you can see by my health what combination of Diva and just ignoring all my enemies has added up to. I'm expecting to reach Irad by the time before it matters. Yeah, I've happened to climb the Sun Tower before I got to the end of Exodus Monday, just because it was on the way. So, expecting to fight Irad in a moment, and he'll heal me up by going through his door, so it'll be fine, probably. Okay, it was not fine. I stumbled over some spikes, and things were not so great. Okay, so, Diva, more of a survival problem than I thought. Alright. That doesn't bode too well for the rest of the day, but this just means that I can't completely ignore things. I don't think leather armor is doing me any favors here. I probably want to switch to a different suit. Definitely want to switch to a different thread. Really? If +0 went like that, I want to go to +1? I want to change my configuration. So commander buffs are giving me no benefit whatsoever. Well, I don't need to be a boxer anymore because I did the knockout thing. I don't think I like any of these choices. I don't know what masochism does. Let's find out, I guess. Might as well. Regain 50% of your mana when hit, but can't regain mana from attacks. Okay, well, just don't cast a spell then. That's fine, I can do it without my spell. Sure. That's what he had to say. Well, I have enough to upgrade my leather now, so I could have some leather and some other stuff. What would I prefer? Vitality, lifesteal, sanguine. Let's go with sanguine, because clearly lifesteal is going to be very relevant. Not enough ore still. Okay, yeah, I didn't get much ore there, I guess. How much unity do I desire here? I can't have 50 unless I upgrade, and I think I can't upgrade. I'm at 40. Okay, so... So vial, cape, and chest, maybe? And then for the rest... let's go with, like, Leviathan, because that's a lot of vitality. And intelligence will help with... oh, I don't have this, but I could if I could not afford. Alright, obsidian? I don't know, just random stuff. I mean, that's better vitality, and I mean, I don't need relics for this, probably, maybe. So, killing Lamech and mostly clearing Citadel Agartha, half clearing Axis Mundi, and half clearing the Sun Tower got me 30,000. That's pretty underwhelming. Uh-huh, her name is Lady Quinn. Yeah, she's pretty cool. You two could be good friends. Okay, well, don't really have the ore to spend on... I could buy runes if I wanted them, but I don't have any that I want. So for this particular case, vitality is probably what would help me the most. Who am I? I'm a boxer again? Yeah, I want to change that. I should be a knight for this process, definitely. That's just going to be the best basic class. So just put it all into vitality? I mean, sure. Sounds good. Alright. So, I was hoping... I wasn't expecting this to take multiple tries, but I suppose it makes sense if I'm just ignoring enemies and letting everybody hit me, that eventually that would add up to something that matters. I was unimpressed with Fungal Spread. I could go with Prismatic Spectrum. Magic 8 Ball is always good. How about Searing Shot? Let's do Searing Shot. Alright, Knight, Searing Shot. I'm gonna give you... nothing. I'm gonna give Charon all my gold. I'm gonna take this off, because that's not of interest. These are fine. This is unnecessary, but I should stay in practice for that at least. And do I want to go to +1? Yeah, I want to see how it is. Let's do +1 and see how it... See, but I... no, +1 should be doable if I'm careful. Let's be careful. And if this hero dies... Well, I could take this hero there, retire and get a knight instead. Yeah, you know what? That's what I want. I don't care how long my line of succession is. I'm going to skip tutorial. I'm going to retire this hero and switch to knight, because that would just be a lot more enjoyable for walking around. Oh, and I forgot to listen to the jukebox. This hero decided he just didn't want to do it. Alright, I'll look at the others. Pirate and Kindled Gauntlets, no. Assassin, fairly standard. No money buff. Standard knight. Do I want to try for a money buff? I can reroll twice. I'll try once and see what I get. Numbers are exaggerated. I'll try again. Okay, so just normal. That's fine. I didn't look at the others. That's fine. Alright. You have a pretty great sword. Okay, so switch to knight, switch to Searing Shot. You have stuff to say. Uh-huh. Oh, cool, yeah. Those are neat. Are you giving me not doing so great out there, huh? So free soul stones, thanks. Well, that's a nice gift. Alright, good. Your gear is fine. Right, I have Sanguine for a little more life steal. Is that worth it? I guess we'll find out. And your configuration's fine. I already entered the new thread. I'm in +1. Burdens are 2. Ready to go, I think. Alright, so knight, +1. No diva, so I don't have that survival problem. Yeah, and I'm +1, so I'll have more money bonus. Nothing unlocked. Right, yes, I can move and attack. That is such a big deal, and like, every time I get a hero who has it after not having it, it's just like a gigantic relief. Like, not being able to move and attack is just such a huge handicap. Except as duelist, because I spend so much time in the air, and like, I poke so fast anyway that it doesn't matter that much. Anyway, okay, so I'm on +1 now. There you are. Searing Shot can be aimed, by the way. And we're doing this again. Right, as it happens, I got to Enoch first on this run, so let's fight. This is Enoch +1. He was never a problem anytime that I've ever fought him. Along the way, I picked up one of those cool chain relics and a Demeter's Trial. So I have bonus health and like 1 or 2 blessings of life, I'm not sure how many. Right, I have Searing Shot. I'll set you on fire. Right, so yeah, you just lay down a column that kind of lasts for a while. Right, you're the trap dude, basically. Like, you occupy space. Right, and I need to just wait for the appropriate time and dash out of that. It's void colored, I just dash out and I'm fine. Right. And I need to remember to do this to make you vulnerable. Do I need to remember to do that? I don't need to, but I can if I want. You're gonna void wave at the end of this, right? Yes, okay. I learned that pattern. Right, you did something. You summoned like some void spike things. Those are just like globs of void. This is only the 3rd time I've ever fought you. You have never once posed a threat to me, and it doesn't look like you're poised to change that right now. Yeah, it's taking up all the space. You're doing fireball thing. Sure, whatever. And you're dead. You have an eyeball underneath that cloak. Huh. I'm not sure I ever noticed that before. Or maybe I did. Right, and this chest is fake. And it is your true form. So it's the opposite of fake. You can charge after this, maybe? No, you just hop. Now time to charge. Okay, yeah. Man, this feels so spacious after being used to the scar. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, yeah, so transitioning from charge to hop is kind of a tricky time. My shield didn't shield. There we go. Have some of those in a searing shot. Oops, I was too close to your explosion. Okay, so you are like super no problem still. I'm playing sloppy and I am way more than getting away with it. Alright, noted. Enoch is down. Cool. I'm not going to test if I can get hit by those. I was thinking about it, but I thought better of it by the time. I mean, of course I can. Why wouldn't I be able to? Of course I would. Okay, getting some money. Where am I at now? So, +1 is doing way more for me than Diva buff ever did, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 55,000 with one boss down. I have a little more explored than I did the previous time, but still, this is clearly the way to go. Diva's just too much of a pain. Like, Diva +1, yeah, it would give me a lot of money, but I wouldn't last very long. So, anyway, things are going fine. Next boss. Whoa, I get a new rune? Oh, wait, hang on, red rune, sorry. I saw the blood drop and got all excited and thought it was lifesteal. But hey, red rune's good too. Okay, so I had not depleted all the runes on +1. That's good to know. Hey, another rune. Reinforced rune. Okay, well cool. If I want armor, then I can have some armor. Alright, my route happens to have taken me to Tubal next. I don't think Lamech is dead yet, but Tubal is the one I'm doing now. So that's fine with me. Things going fine here. Fish and Dry Lake is full clear, by the way. I don't think I've set foot in the Sun Tower yet. I did only to get to the teleporter, then I came here. I am not particularly impressed with Searing Shot. It's doing okay, but like, I would prefer most other spells, as it turns out. But I'm learning. Learning what I like and what I don't. Searing Shot is middling at best. Honestly, that's pretty optimistic, so it's a little below middling, I would say. I should vulnerable you and then hit you a whole lot. You're about to hit me a whole lot, or at least try. Like, the burn is nice, but I can only apply it to one thing at once. And like, I like a spell that can hit multiple things, or does something impressive like the Magic 8 Ball. Like, Magic 8 Ball as a single target spell works just because I can amp its damage up so much. I could vulnerable you again. Sure. What are you doing? Curse thingies. Okay, sure. I'm mostly ignoring your friends. Oops. I shouldn't ignore your Void Waves, though. Those actually do damage. I haven't learned the tell for those yet. It's this, again, just like, Enoch. This is the only third time I've ever fought you. Alright, I interrupted your, floor lava or whatever it was. Oops, there were wall saws coming and I had no idea. Okay. Just because, again, I don't know what the tell looks like. You have not shown up in a scar that I can opt into yet. I'm hoping you do someday. That day has not come yet. What are you doing? Void Waves. Okay, I dodged them, but went into the other thing instead. Alright, you're basically dead. Basically. Just a couple more hits. There we go. Alright, cool. 2 ball down. Kaboom. Yeah, I used a lot of my health there, but I had plenty to use. Alright, neat. Hey, Ladon. I got something to do before I leave. Can't go anywhere yet. Can't go anywhere yet. There we go. Now I can go somewhere. Oh, there's Lamech. I found him. And at the perfect time, I just took a Blessing of Life, and it hurt me a lot. Alright, Lamech. Man, I'm almost at 2,000 health. One more Blessing of Life would do it. They cost a lot at this point. I think it's about a third of my current max health. Yeah. I've seen you plenty of times. Have this. Have that, and you're gonna do this undodgeable thing that did not dodge. It's undodgeable. It's not, but it feels like it is. Okay, that is the perfect time to go right through you and do the thing. Now, take note that when I'm fighting you as a knight, that's a good time to do that action. Yeah, see, I often just don't make an effort to dodge that because it seems so undodgeable. Self-fulfilling prophecy. No, that didn't work. That mostly did. Well enough. Can that destroy your projectiles? It might be able to. I wasn't close enough to see for sure, though. Right, this attack. There's remnants, and it's kind of annoying. Can I destroy with this? I can. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, you're whirling. Good for you. Oh, right, the void waves. I always forget about those. However, you are dead. Okay, cool. So, Lamech Prime, no problem, of course. Why would he be? Wallet amount is looking pretty good, especially for a hero with no particular gold bonuses. Yeah, so I'm happy with this process so far. Alright, Lamech is down. I can't accelerate this. Alright, who will be next? Who knows? We'll see. A second Demeter's Trial. 315 health sounds actually pretty unimpressive at this point. I'm gonna pass on this one. I did one already, and I was playing with fire, and you know what? I'm good. That would have done it, though. But I had no way to know that. Oh. Hey, it's a lifesteal rune. That is extremely meaningful. Finally, I got a second one of those. That took long enough. Hope I get a soul steal here, but hey, I'll take one extra lifesteal if nothing else. This is a new one, I think. I didn't quite do it. Oh well. Alright, place I have to end up next is Irad's Door. Let's do him. Play good. This guy can be very serious. Let's see, what would it mean to dash into you and block you with my shield? Probably just that I'd run into your spikes, maybe? You being vulnerable would be good. Okay, that's not how you do that. Okay, you do tiny oh, no you don't. You do... What? Oh, cooldown. Right, I used it imperfectly on something somehow. Right, I can perfect lock spikes, remember that. Okay, don't just suddenly forget how to play just because you're fighting Irad. Come on now. This one needs to be taken seriously. I mean, yes, I have a huge health pool, but, like, bump into him all day and that won't matter. Ah! This boss, just my greatest weakness in this game for whatever reason. He's cool, I like fighting him, I'm just bad at it, and I don't know why. I get worse at the game every time I enter this room. I'll be just, like, remembering what happens every time I enter this room. And it's scary. Did I take damage from that somehow? I don't think so. I was flashing? I guess... Oh, right. Cooldown. I guess that was my, invulnerability time, actually. So I did the opposite of taking damage, so... Huh? Yeah, so that works. Okay, that works very well. Alright, so this was not a good fight on my part. I am not performing well here, but I've definitely won. There's no question about that. Okay. And the chains of... What that was actually called? I'm going to interrupt you just to look up the name of my... Soul Tether. It's not chains of anything. Soul Tether definitely helped. I think it was hitting all 3 targets at once there when it went off. And that's nice. And the other side for the chest. Alright, Irad down. A few more to go. Alright, so can't avoid this one anymore without doing some silly routing. It is time for Halfar and Bjareth. And their friends. So, this will be easier than I'm used to, but it's still a fight that I have not completed yet. So, I'm just gonna sword you at the start because, okay, the Legion, that's the official name of this, by the way. You're gonna big bone, yep. Just gonna use my sword and nothing else here. just so I can save my mana for stuff. I'll get the little bits of damage I can get while this is happening. Okay, so I'm going to focus entirely on Bjareth and try to leave Hellfire out of it, because I want to reduce numbers. And focusing fire is how I'm going to make that happen. I will do some of that. Made you vulnerable. That was nice. So you're sitting down and summoning your friends, right? Yes, okay, so friends are summoned. So now I switch my focus to the friends. I want them down before I do anything else. Okay, so they do the cannon dance too, but it's only one ball. Ouch. See, now, just like, picking my target, how do I even do that? The space is under someone else's control. Oh, or I could stay on Bjareth, actually. Yeah, that's probably the way to go. Oh, I took out a dude. I took out a dude. Ah, okay, whatever. Cannonballs have gone by, mostly. Okay. Alright, Bjareth down. So, Hellfire can get my attention. Cannon dance. Some dudes are coming. Okay, so I think this is the pattern. So just say 100% on Bjareth until he's down. Only then consider the rest. I think is what I'm learning here. And whenever estuaries exist, and Bjareth doesn't, then focus on them. Yeah, so taking out Bjareth, it did relieve a lot of the pressure of, like, his cannon dance. So cannon fire didn't happen after that. Okay, so that's the pattern. 100% on Bjareth, then estuaries. Oh, and we get a second wave of these. Sure, okay. Oops, I tried to shield and it didn't quite happen. 100% of Bjareth, then estuaries, then Hellfire until estuaries show up, then estuaries, then Hellfire, then estuaries. And then the fight is won. Okay, got it. So I think I knocked out one of the enemies in this fight with a knockout punch, but I assume it has to be like the last one for the thing to count. For justice! Alright, I won a new fight. Oh, Mehujail's face? What? So there's a real portrait there. Do you have... Oh, right, and there's new lore. Okay, you will have nothing new to say there, Jonah, right? Monster by the gates, entrance unsealed. Past your brine, beasts, yeah. Long winter. Okay, so, lore. Mehujail's memory. So there's his face. Preserver of life. So that was the ship that I was on, I guess. Okay. White stone chains. A chain made of stone? Yeah, that doesn't sound like the best material. Mm-hmm. Alright. The captain. So you also fought Boyd Beasts? Yes, Boyd Beasts. Stygian Kraken. Alright. Uh-huh. He's thrown overboard. Bjareth with 1 R. Okay. So his friends died. They were the ones that I fought in there. No, but he... Okay. But he went back for them. Really cared about his crew. No, I wasn't on that ship. It was taken apart. I guess I was on a different one. Alright. And is that what was built on Axis Mundi? This was built out of the remains of the Preserver of Life? Oh, the Life Preserver, like one of those flotation devices you wear. I see. Yeah, Nibiru Deep Mines. Still wondering if somehow I'm going to go there at some point, or if that's like bait for a future expansion for this game, or maybe just lore. It doesn't have to be, just because it's mentioned. But it's in blue! I don't know, it's in blue, and that makes me think I'll be going there someday, somehow. Maybe. Somehow. Yeah, and it's like building it up as this bustling place, apparently. Underground culture. You have my curiosity. Okay. Atlantis Spire. That's a new something. Okay, so that's just a location within the Nibiru Deep Mines. Half a dozen people cling to his back. Wow. I mean, this guy's obviously huge. So Bjareth was mentioned. Halfar was not. And I suppose Mehujael is Halfar. Nibiru Deep is no more. Waters risen to such a level that the land surrounding the mine is now completely flooded. So that's what I see at the bottom of Fish and Dry Lake, right? That's the not dry part of the lake. Only the very tip of the Atlantis vent. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing at the top. Maybe, probably. Okay. Sun Tower. Ah, Mehujael's estuaries, the one who ate his flesh, got his blessing, and are the estuary of an estuary. Okay, so that explains that name. Gotcha. Huh. Alright then. Children of Mehujael. Alright then. Fascinating. Oh, 5% damage plus the Immortal King. Oh, the Immortal King is Cain, right? I think? Alright, anyway, Nala next, and then deal with Jonah and Cain. So a curiosity I've had for a while here is what happens if you have 3 Lilies of the Valley. I have 2. I've seen... Oh, once you take 2 and see the door, this goes away. Okay, I wonder if I could take 2 and find this and... Okay, so I could have, like, found that room, seen the Lily of the Valley there, taken 1 and seen it change to something else. But okay, that's the least interesting answer. But alright, at least I have my answer now. You cannot take 3. The 3rd one transforms as soon as you have the first 2. But I did see the door before I saw the 3rd one. Maybe I just have to avoid seeing the door. And then I can have 3 and something will happen. It's possible. Alright, I'm gonna keep maybe probing at this because I perhaps expect to do this process again. We'll see. Anyway, I'll just clear what I have seen here, get some ore, and we're gonna fight Nama momentarily. I guess I'll bother clearing the rest of the Kerguelen Plateau because I'm reasonably close to a full clear here. I mean, I've only done like half of the plateau, but I've done everything else, so might as well do that. Get a full measurement of a full clear with no gold bonus, and see what that results in. Alright, my sacrifice has been cleansed. And that does happen before the door heal happens. Order of that operation is important. And it goes the way that's in my favor. Keeper of the Forest. I wonder what you're going to turn into next time I see you. Well, maybe not next time, but... No, definitely not next time, because I gotta do your +2 form before I can see a new transformation. Have that, have those. Oops. You're gonna charge me. Oops, I was out of double jumps. That happens. Ability ready. I will use. You will transform. You only got 1 jellyfish out. Is that a jellyfish, or is it like a flower blossom or something? I've been calling it jellyfish this whole time, but I just realized there's nothing aquatic about Nama. Jellyfish makes no sense. This is literally the first time I thought about that at all. Alright, well let's take a look next time what happens, if possible. I need you gone. I need one of you gone. Was that a jellyfish flower call? Yes, okay. So that's, No, yeah, those are just downturned flower blossoms. Okay. Well, you know what? Jellyfish is a fine nickname. But that's clearly not what they actually are. I figured it out! Huh. Oh, that didn't work. My charge ran out. My dash. Right, whatever. You're dead anyway. Just be done. And you're done. There we go. Cool. Alright, you're the last one, other than the final bosses. I will clear up the plateau, like I said, before I go here, and that won't take too long. Nearly there. Just about past the 2-hour mark right now in recording, just so you know. Which is in line with previous experiences of full clears. That's fine. Alright, everything is clear. Let's go into this door. Didn't take too long, took about as long as I expected. Risk level, question mark. Oh, wait, I've read this, right? I believe so. Yes. Yes, that's right. Just making sure. It's kind of similar to the color of what new lore looks like. Let's fight. Let's fight. Have this. Right, now if I want to shield you, you don't do any contact damage, so that's actually a challenge sometimes. Right, you got the scythe, that's pretty cool. Got a bow, and that's how you use it, okay. Got an axe, and you do that, and then you bounce. Alright. Scythe, you'll jump over there, that's fine. Yeah, Jonah's not too bad. Realizing that he does no contact damage is an important thing. Also playing a knight. Always an important thing at all times in this game. Never don't play a knight. That's not what I actually think, but honestly, like, let's be real. Knight is totally the best class here. It's just become crystal clear at this point. Duelist is cool and fun. Other classes have interesting gimmicks, but just every time I play a knight, things go just way better than when I don't. You got a lot of health, yeah. It's fine. I do too. You almost definitely have more than me, but, you know, proportionally speaking. You use your weapons a little bit differently than I do. I still don't really know who Jonah is. He's just here. He's a nameless knight who eventually gains a name. Oops, I thought I could get away with another dash there. It didn't happen. There's another door before Cain, so this is fine. No problem. Alright, Jonah down. In his imagination, at least. Fruit of life. Is there a chest for this fight? I don't remember. There is one for Cain. Yeah, there is one here. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was worth a good bet. Cool. Alright, let's do it. Cain time. And that fight is a lot of fun. And having a practice fight on Cain is probably a good idea, because, like, it's a, it's one that I want to not forget. It's very complicated. So right, he has light form and dark form. Different attacks in each. The ones in particular I need to watch out for are the Sawblade Slam in dark form. That's the one that often gets me. And there's like one other that's kind of a problem sometimes. I'll get a refresher right here, right now. Got a gift for you. Eat it. Okay, so you're going to, when you do that, that's a Lamech move in light mode, but in dark mode it's different. This is Murmur? Yes. This is Lamech Prime, that's the way you're doing that. There's going to be a Cain Prime. I know there's going to be a Cain Prime, that is inevitable. Right, I was on cooldown when I tried to do that a second ago. That was silly of me. Alright, what does your roar mean? Right, that. Spew of fireballs. So dark mode. Watch out for the Sawblade Slam. This is now an Enoch thing, so just stay in the air. I tried to shield, but you were in the air. Right, that's the Sawblade Slam. The one to watch for. The one that often gets me. This is not Murmur. This is instead... Oh, it's the other Murmur. Okay, that's Void Waves there. Okay, got it. So both are Murmur, just one is the one thing, one's the other. Ouch. Oh man, my spin kicks just... I was too low. That's, right. Nama, jellyfish flower, etc. I usually just eat those. I probably should do something better, but I usually just eat them. Okay, not a great time for vulnerable. Yeah, you're not even accepting that debuff. You reject it and change form. Ouch. Alright, this is that fireball thing, not very threatening. This is murmur balls, not murmur waves. This is Lamech fireballs, prime, ouch. That's the thing that I can never ever handle no matter how hard I try. I just end up eating it. Alright, you're vulnerable, void waves coming, and the second one, but I didn't have a dash, whatever. Yeah, I'm just kind of burning through my health and acting like I'm okay with it, because I am. It's a good reason to act like that. It's fine, I have enough. This is a little closer than I'd prefer, but it's fine. I got this. Ouch. Okay, that's the Lamech Slam. Oops. Yeah, okay, that was a lot closer than I would have preferred. Oh, I got the lifesteal from him. Alright, and I have to do this thing again. That's fine, it's quick, and I don't have to wait 10 minutes for the time limit, because I've done that already. Okay. See, this is just another way you always remind me of Johannes. That's why I forget your name. Okay. 283042, that's the number. And then this knight retires, and I can get another one and do this whole thing again if I need to. Can't speed this up. Hey. Can't dash there before she talks to me. Do the shift. The door is stuck. Okay. Alright, and then I go here. Oh man, I have a timer. Speedrun time. So I gotta get to the basement, which is just open to me right now. With this, I think? Yes, because I had to go find this... Oh shoot, can I? I can? I was worried for a second there. That only opening a tiny little crack wouldn't be enough. I'm sure people compete for this time. My time this time was... 9:17 point something. Can't skip this cutscene. It's very nice. I'm okay with seeing it every time. That works. A lot of work went into this. Okay, so 280,000 money was the amount for a +1 run with no innate gold bonus on the hero that I took. That's pretty good. Now, I guess a question I need to ask myself is, do I wish to, yeah, I'm just gonna speed this along because, like, we've seen this whole thing. Sir Timothy is a true hero. Knight, rank 14, nice. Haven't hit the rank limit yet. I did upgrade it once. Someday I'll find out what that is. Oh, I can super accelerate by pressing the button a third time. Alright, that's a good bit of ore. Ah, is it? That's like 11 pieces of equipment or so. Ah, that's a good bit. Yeah, that is a good bit. Alright, yeah, just gonna accelerate this. So, I could totally do that again. Yeah, important lesson today. I failed +0 and succeeded at +1. Just because, well, burdens were a part of that. Commander buffs didn't do me any favors, and also I was just playing clumsy, playing the wrong class, etc. I didn't look at the jukebox. I guess I can't do that now, because it's not here, so... we'll see that another time. So I guess the question I need to ask myself is, do I want to start Thread +2 again now with the upgrades I get here? And I think the answer to that is going to be determined by, like, what I can buy here. Disattuned, right. -25% health turned out to be a big deal. Could go with Valkyrie. Charon Scythe? Astromancer? I like this. I'm gonna try this silly one. Contrarians are cool. They get interesting remixes. And it's been a while since I played with Charon's Scythe. Okay, so, with this money... A new challenge revealed. You sure about that? An old challenge re-revealed. Oh, hey! Now, hang on a second. Is the wedding thing happening? So, this has changed. I think those hearts weren't there before. I should have talked to you before I went to the credits. I didn't think of that at all. Whoopsie. Okay, so I can buy here, by the way, as it turns out. Okay, I need to think very carefully about this, but anyway, so I got my measuring stick. 283,000. I don't know, I guess I can shop now. I want to upgrade my leather band twice more, probably. Because I like that leather unity, and I want the option of having... Oh, right, I only had one more upgrade, of course. That's fine. But Sanguine is real nice. I definitely want to upgrade my Sanguine trinket. So let's do that. Plus 2 lifesteal runes. Still can't get to Unity 50, huh? Or can I? If I do this and... this, there we go, plus 3 lifesteal runes, nice. So full Sanguine for the next thing? That seems pretty reasonable to me. Yeah, so you know what? Then I can save my ore and money, put the money into other things, and be happy with this upgrade. So I don't have any leather unity, that's fine. Something I extremely important need to buy right now is this. I don't care, get the rune weight somehow. Anywhere. That is super, super important. Yeah, another red rune would be nice, but I got something that's so much more important. Do I want to taste? Yeah, that feels pretty slow at this point now that I'm used to having a haste rune on. I don't. I can just buy the rune weight. But yeah, just before I forget, I definitely need another... Yeah, let's just buy the rune weight. So 20 more. That's 10 more. That's another 10 more. Put that thing on. So I don't know how much lifesteal I'll be doing. I have to kill something to find out. And it depends on my strength and intelligence and stuff. But it's a lot more now. Okay, this is an investment I absolutely should make. Cost X3... Oh. Only if I'm doing this process again. I'm thinking I might want to just do this process again on my own, but see, like, if I put all my money into this, then that's just... Oh. I honestly do want to do another iteration of this. Not with this character, though. But then, like, if I'm starting thread plus 3... Oh, this is an annoying choice. I don't like it. One thing I do know. Definitely want to put some money elsewhere and not just upgrade gold game. Let's do one upgrade on this and put everything else elsewhere. I'll do one of these. But what I need is stuff that'll help me in the short term, if I'm going straight back to thread plus 3. Am I doing that, though? Or am I just going right back to plus 2? Sorry, plus 3, what am I talking about? Plus 2 is what I'm on. Going back and doing another plus 1 run. To do this again. That's what I should do. Yeah, okay. Here's the decision I'm making. I am taking the time right now to invest fully in this. We're gonna go with gold gain up. Reinvest, do this again. I need more ore, I need more aether, probably. And that's where I've spent my money. That's not quite how I expected this to end, but that's what happened, and I think that's the most sensible. What are you? Dexterity? Damage and weapon crits? Sounds reasonable. So it's either dexterity or focus. So, or... Oh, hang on, no, I have other stuff. Why would I increase your capacity ever? I just don't get the point of that. Like, when would I want to stash away money with And like, I want to tribute, so I don't want to increase this either. Yeah, so I just don't buy those, pretty much. I'll take dexterity. Okay. Okay, well, I'm committing to continuing this process. I'm an astromancer with this now. I have more of a gold bonus. And, yeah, just gotta keep doing it. This is how it is. Shoot, I had a red rune I could have bought, but too late. Oh, well. Alright, well, I guess we're doing it again next time. So, I'll see you then for that.